Well, a lot of us get scared this time of year, not because of the ghosts and the goblins, but because of all the Halloween candy that's around.
Some of us have trouble with willpower and can't say no to one more fun-sized treat. Samantha Eaton is a nutritionist and certified health coach. Today, she has some tips to stay on track around all those Halloween treats. Samantha, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thank you. That is the truth. When you've got people have candy out on their desks or you bought the Halloween candy you'll be giving out to the neighborhood kids, you just can't resist it sometimes.
It can be really hard, and a lot of people, like you said, get scared about that, about trusting their willpower, especially because it's failed them so many times in the past, and they're like, why would it be different?
That's right.
So I have 4 simple strategies to help beat that Halloween candy binge.
Okay.
And it's to address the root cause of why that behavior is happening to begin with.
Okay.
So the first one is to make sure you're eating enough. And there's 2 parts. So enough in terms of enough calories so that you feel full and you feel satisfied throughout the day, especially around those times where you know you're more likely to reach for the candy. The second part is enough in terms of types of nutrients so that you're giving yourself the complex carbs, the healthy fats, and the protein so your body doesn't feel deprived in any way.
Because when you eat the right balance of foods, the right combinations of foods, you should feel more satiated and
Exactly.
right? Okay.
It helps to balance your blood sugar, so less candy cravings.
Okay.
The second strategy, and this is definitely works better if you get that first strategy down pat, but this is a mindset shift, and it's to remove the bad food labels on foods. So instead of thinking of candy as bad, think of it as just candy. Because when we put that bad food label on it, it gives it kind of this power over it and makes it this moral issue where we feel like we're bad if we eat it. Like, oh, I just ate some candy, I'm so bad. And research actually shows that when we feel like we're bad or have messed up after we eat something, that it decreases our self-esteem, it decreases our self-control, and we're more likely to overdo it.
So don't label foods as bad. They just are what they are.
Exactly.
It's just
It's
candy.
food. Take the power
Okay.
away.
All right, that makes sense. I like
The
it.
third one is really closely tied to that. So oftentimes when we think of something as bad, we restrict ourselves from eating it.
Yes.
So number 3 is to remove the restriction. So instead of saying, you know, I can't eat that, I shouldn't eat that, this food is off limits for me, what happens when you do that? You tend to feel pretty guilty afterwards,
Yes.
right? It's hard to only eat a little without going crazy. So research has shown that biologically, if our body senses in any way that we're being restricted or we're being deprived, that it naturally fixates on the food, it craves the food, and the first chance it gets, it wants you to binge on that food. It's just your biology.
Okay.
So for that one, I invite you to, instead of making it about the rules, to make it about choice. Say, there's this candy here, I can have it if I want to, but do I really want it? How am I going to feel afterwards? Or is there maybe something else I can have that will taste just as delicious, but help me feel better after I eat it?
And you say the answer to that is yes. There are
Number
lots
4,
of things. Right?
exactly.
Yes.
Step
Make some
4.
healthy swaps. Yeah.
That one's healthified swaps. So I do say these are all candy that I made with better for you ingredients. Just because it's made with better for you ingredients does not mean that these are health foods by any stretch of the imagination. But yes, they are made with better for you things.
Okay.
So the first one we have on the very end, and of course feel free to sample as we go. I know.
Okay, good.
This is a kind of chocolate bar, so like a Hershey bar swap.
And you made it?
3 ingredients.
Okay.
Only 3. And I love chocolate so much I bought a candy bar mold. So that's why it looks so beautiful.
Oh, I was like, that looks really professional.
So
Yeah.
that has cacao powder, it has honey, and it has coconut oil. And
Oh
that's
my
it.
goodness.
So it's pretty similar, right, to the traditional
Hershey's ain't got nothing on you in this one.
And
Seriously.
it's so easy to make. It's so simple to make. So that's a great one. And you
Okay.
can mix that up by putting like nuts and seeds on top, shredded coconut on top to make it kind of like a bark. It's really
Okay.
good.
Help you resist a candy bar. Okay, what is
Second
this
one,
here?
So that's an almond joy. And that one, again, is made pretty simply. There's, I just put an almond on top.
That's
for
okay. That's
decoration.
cute. All right.
There is one inside, though, and it's wrapped in chocolate, and there's the coconut in there as well. So it's a little sweet, coconutty. And you can leave the nut out, obviously, if you don't enjoy nuts or if you have a nut allergy.
Okay. We're quick on time here, Samantha.
Oh, sorry.
So no, it's okay. I'm just
Sour
letting you know.
gummies. Sour gummies is one. I'm a huge chocolate fan, so yes, 4 out of 5 of these are chocolate. But people like the gummies, so feel free to sprinkle some of that on top. You'll see that it gives it a nice kind of Sour Patch Kid vibe to it. They're sour and they're sweet at the same time. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I like it.
See, I mean,
And I
little treat.
made that of pureed frozen fruits.
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
it. Yep. This is a peppermint patty. So
I
I
like
use
peppermint
peppermint essential oil in there.
I like peppermint powder.
What do you think? Not bad?
This is good.
Just so all of you know, these recipes will all be on her blog later today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Healthyeaton.com/Charlotte today.
Oh my gosh, and our
Peanut
final
butter
one?
cups. I unwrapped two for you guys to make it
Oh,
quick and
what's
easy
going on?
for you.
Samantha, thank
I
you
feel like
so
these
much.
are the best for last, right? The peanut butter cups. Who doesn't love a good peanut butter
I'm
cup?
telling you, Samantha, these are good.
Right?
I was kind of skeptical.
Oh my gosh.
I know you were skeptical.
Delicious.
earlier.
Yeah.
It's
and
all
here's
delicious.
some made for you ones if you want a healthier version, but you don't want to make it yourself.
Yes.
I found these at Earth Fare, Whole Foods, just with better for you ingredients.
So many
again.
options. Healthyeaton.com is the website to go to. Healthyeaton.com. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you
Great
so
job.
much. Thank you guys.
All right, more Charlotte today, right after a quick